My God, what happened to this place? What happened to these people?
Nothing, sir. At snafu, sir. Situation normal. All fouled up.
I know, but this is normal?
Well, not entirely, sir. Everybody's a bit spiffed up for the weekend, you know. Got my best bib and tuckers on. Anyway, I'll be waiting right here, sir, when you're ready to push on.
You're just going to sit here?
Oh, got me magazine and me corn nuts. I'm good. Have fun, sir.
I better head back to town before I get completely lost. Wow, this place is so eerie, it's got me talking to myself. And I could swear that I'm being watched. Hello? Is anyone there? That's too weird. Somebody's playing games with me. They're staring right at me, I just know it. All right. Shake it off.
This place does look interesting, and several of these characters randomly appear every time you exit and enter the area. There is quite a bit to see in this place, but we don't get a whole lot of dialogue. So I'm just going to circle around and show you the sights. It's been a while since my last video. I have had a bit of a stinking cold, but thankfully I am feeling a lot better than before. Right, so there is only one person we can actually speak to on the street, and that is the bouncer right here.
Me, Tor. Who are you?
Stonebender. Jake Stonebender.
You bend stone. Me break stone.
Yes, the similarities between your mind and cottage cheese are obvious. Me, Jane.
Ah.
Just kidding, just kidding. Me glad my thyroid worked better than Tor's.
Thyroid normal. Psychiatrist fault.
A psychiatrist did this to you?
Used to be pro golfer. Now, rawr. Me, Tor. Who are you?
What's the cover charge?
Tonight, curse night. Must have curse. Get in free.
So it's like ladies' night.
Rawr.
We can enter Starbucks arrests and where worse. Let's get some coffee. Well, I hope that they serve coffee here.
Would you like some penny candy?
What kind is it?
Mostly penny. She was such a sweet little girl. Too bad about her.
Hey, can I have a free taste of one of those syrups?
Okay, but I get to choose which one. Here.
What happened to the voice acting? I know that there is one of these plants where we can pluck or pull.
Hey, this thing's silk.
Of course, you can't grow belladonna indoors. Everyone knows that. Aren't you lucky? We just did inventory yesterday. That cabinet currently holds 22 boxes of paper filters, 3 gold metal filters, 14 mugs, 20 jars of pistachio-flavored creamer, 5 varieties of seasonal Celeste teas, 3 lemon just mist, 8 Emperor's Folly, 6 mandarin orange fungus, and 2 morning thunder thighs, 20 coffee makers, and 10 unlabeled tea strainers.
Nothing appeals to me right now.
Then don't you dare ask me to repeat what's on those shelves.
I could. But I believe that she gives us the same dialogue regardless.
I don't want to borrow this magazine. Later on, I won't even remember seeing you here.
Kiss? Maybe not without permission.
Yes,
Excuse me for interrupting. My name is Jake.
it's nice to meet you, Jake.
What are you drinking?
This. It's a private blend they make for me here. Would you care to try some?
Yes, I think I'd like to.
Unpleasant metallic taste. That does not sound good. It sounds rather suspicious.
I was going to say it's not my cup of tea.
That's all right. I didn't expect it would be. Yes,
Are you alone?
yes.
Would you prefer me to leave you that way?
Yes.
I'm looking for a gentleman named Piotr.
I'm sorry, I don't know anybody named Piotr.
I'm given to understand it's a common name here.
It is a common name. I know several Piotrs in Brazov. I just don't happen to know of any in town. Yes,
This town is whacked.
that's very descriptive. What does it mean?
It means it's Cucamonga, it's Looney Tunes, it's flipped. I'm freaking, I'm blown away.
I'm sorry, what language are you speaking?
What language are you speaking?
English?
Well, perhaps it just loses something in translation.
Must be. It means I find it highly unusual.
What could be unusual about Florescu?
We have stories about people in places like these, somewhat, but they're considered fantasy.
We have stories about America, too.
I didn't say I was an American. How did you know I was an American? Because we're speaking English?
Because you have a very American accent.
Curses. Just when I thought I was going to get a straight answer about this.
Hold on, I thought that she said we are in Brasov. But I also thought that we are in Florescu. Or at least Castle Florescu.
It means I want to go home.
If you were not born here, it would take you a long time to understand our ways.
I've known Pyotr for a long time. I still know hardly anything about him.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Are you positive you don't know of Pyotr? Moved to the United States? Used to live in Castle Florescu?
Yes, I believe I knew a Piotr who lived in Castle Florescu. But this was a long time ago, and he hasn't lived in Romania in over half a century. Well, in a long time.
Why not?
Excuse me, but could you tell me what's in Florescu?
It's chock full of nuts.
The coffee or the town?
Yes.
What's the molten lava mocha java?
Habanero flavored espresso brewed at 500 degrees. And of course, I'm now obligated by my insurance company to warn you that the coffee is served very hot.
What's Orient?
Chinese coffee beans brewed as espresso and topped with a dollop of fresh mortar.
I've never seen that before.
You've never seen mortar on an Orient espresso?
Alright, yeah, I'll get that one.
What's decappuccino?
Cappuccino without a head on it.
Excuse me, are these beans rare or roasted?
Both.
Excuse me, is this rare U-band for Alamalyev?
How many times have you used that line before, hon?
Dope.
Now that one's gone over my head. I may have to go back to that.
What do you do with ha-ha beans?
We brew haha.
Brew ha-ha? Ha-ha-ha. What do you make out of Toreador beans?
Cafe au lait. Yes?
Hi, I'm Jake.
I don't need your whole life story. Can I get you something?
What's open around here at this time of night?
It's early in the evening, not a lot's open yet. Kaz's opens early, they'll be open. The 5 and 10 might be open. The First Banny Bank of Loch Lomond used to be open, but they went under.
That's too bad.
Nah, that should have been buried a long time ago. They had a free chicken accounts, but the stench of rotten flesh was enough to turn a rat's appetite.
Any other places?
Let me think. There's Horman's World of Spurtin' Goods, but that's all the way out in the hill and back around by the south entrance.
Any others?
Well, it's always fun to go to the unsafe way, but I think they're closed for inventory, and they try to find out how much they've lost lately due to spoilage or rats or just vanishing.
They lose a lot of groceries, do they?
No employees.
I'm trying to work out what accent she has. She definitely sounds American, but there's a hint of Irish in there. And it keeps flitting between Irish and a hint of Scottish as well.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Well, you got your Kinko's copies, but now this town's got more copies of Kinko's running around than we know what to do with.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Well, there's the microbrewery at the other end of town, Big Purple Brews, but it's kinda dangerous. A lot of maniacs and murderers.
I've never heard of Big Purple Brews.
Oh, you know the ones. If you can't do the time, we've got the beer.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
I got customers. Yeah, hon.
Do you sell any normal coffee here? Like, if I just wanted a plain old cup of coffee?
No. Yeah, hon.
I'd like to ask about franchise opportunities.
Welcome to the Star Bucharest's team.
Wait a minute, I don't...
You've just made the decision to change your life for the better, starting right now. Star Bucharest is the fastest growing coffee retailer in Romania, except for two others. Yeah, hon.
How many people live in this town anyway?
Well, it depends on how you define the boundaries, but basically about 400 people are actually living here.
Boundaries between neighboring towns?
No boundaries between what's actually living and what's not. Yeah, hon.
You know a guy named Piotr?
Tall, thin, blonde guy?
No.
Oh, the short, heavy-set guy with the frizzy red hair.
No. This guy's medium build, medium height, dark hair, fangs.
Sorry. I know a lot of Piotrs, but none of them are medium anything. Yeah, hon.
I need some local currency. Do you have any odd jobs I could do?
I have a very odd job I need done. Oh, look at this goddamn Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Sorry, that's the only thing on my list I haven't been able to get to this week. I see you're admiring our pound cake. We get that fresh every week.
What's in it?
This week, I'm not sure. We don't bake it on the premises. They just send it over from the pound. That's our delicious carrot and hashish cake.
No, I don't care for carrots and cake.
Nobody does. That's why we put in the hashish. One bite and you don't care it's cake.
I apologise for that. I accidentally pressed the right mouse button.
That's our delicious carrot and hashish cake. You want to try a slice?
No, I don't care for carrots and cake.
Nobody does. That's why we put in the hashish. One bite and you don't care it's cake.
This isn't a real plant. It's silk. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right, there is one thing that I forgot to do before coming in here. I forgot to speak to the bouncer again.
Me, Tor. Who you?
What's this about needing a curse to get in?
Must have mark of curse.
Where do I get a curse mark?
Old gypsy. Woman. Old woman gypsy.
Yeah, hon.
thought that there was I thought that we could speak to this lady about curses, but obviously not.
What's open around here at this time of night?
It's early in the evening, not a lot's open yet. Cass's opens early, they'll be open. The 5 and 10 might be open. The First Banny Bank of Loch Lomond used to be open, but they went under.
That's too bad.
Nah, that should have been buried a long time ago. They had a free chicken accounts, but the stench of rotten flesh was enough to turn a rat's appetite.
Any other places?
Let me think. There's Horman's World of Spurtin' Goods, but that's all the way out in the hill and back around by the south entrance.
Any others?
Well, it's always fun to go to the unsafe way, but I think they're closed for inventory, and they try to find out how much they've lost lately due to spoilage or rats or just vanishing.
They lose a lot of groceries, do they?
No employees.
I can see that this is going to lead me into a lot of disinformation. Let's stop right now before you get carried away.
Suits me just fine.
Alright, well, that was a waste of time. And for some reason I chose the option that had the most dialogue. I believe that you could speak to the clerk about a curse if you did not get the information from the bouncer. But because I got the information from the bouncer, that dialogue option wasn't there for me.
Those Air Bordens are the best wrestling sneakers on the market.
Do they come with a pump?
No, but they come with venom sacks. Let's see some Bonnie.
Some what?
Bonnie? The official currency of Romania?
I didn't know that.
And we don't accept palming coins. You'd be amazed at how many people around here try to pass those things off as money. It's horrible. Makes you want to bite their toes off, doesn't it?
No. I can't tell if this spider is dead or alive.
I can't keep track. Poke her in the abdomen. That'll be 40 Bonnie.
Changed my mind.
Those are honest-to-goodness yak hair sweaters. Just don't get them wet. Ever smell a wet yak?
No.
Wow. I guess you don't get out much.
Are these straitjackets?
We won't have jackets until summer. These are straight t-shirts. Just as confining, but perfect for warm spring days. We're having a 2 heads are better than 1 sale, and we just put those out on display.
You mean you've got your skulls out for the summer?
That really sucks, sir.
Yeah, everybody's a critic.
Changing your mind?
No, just picking my head.
Well, do you mind if I pick your brain for a moment?
No, go right ahead.
Okay, I'll get my pick.
No. I don't have any Bonnie, but I sure wish I could buy some of this tea.
I might be willing to barter.
Really?
Are you eating that arm?
What arm? My arm? No.
Well, can I have it then?
No. None of these sunglasses will fit me. I only have 2 eyes.
We can fix that.
We can?
They say if one of your eyeballs gets eaten out of your head, 2 will grow back in its place.
Do they?
It's worth a try. Come closer.
No.
But all of these sunglasses look like they are designed for 2 eyes.
These aren't made by child labor, are they?
I don't think so. I know that children steal them for us, but I don't know where they come from before that. If you like cigarettes, you'd also like the lunch special at Star Bucharest's.
What's the special?
Blackened lungfish. But you can call me Skinless Frank. Everybody does.
Where have I seen you before?
I don't know, but people have a tendency to say that.
Well, that was a narrow escape.
Can I get you?
Pardon me?
I said, what can I get you?
I'm looking for somebody named Piotr. Do you know him?
Do you have a last name?
Stonebender.
And who are you looking for?
Piotr.
Does he have a last name?
Yes?
What is it?
Well, he's depressed and he's far from home.
Where does he live?
Castle Florescu.
That's not far at all. I don't think I know him. You want me to keep an eye out for him?
Please.
No problem. Which one should I take?
I thought we were speaking figuratively.
Oh, well, can't blame a guy for trying. How can I serve you?
Do people ever comment on your complexion issues?
No, but everyone always asks me if anybody else comments on it. How can I serve you?
That's quite odd as well, because we should be able to speak to this guy about the Curse 2, but the option has not popped up. During my practice run, I chose a different option when I spoke to the bouncer. So it seems like if we do ask the bouncer about the curse, then we have no need to ask anyone else about it.
You have any odd jobs I could do for money?
Sure, I could use a hand.
I should have expected that.
How can I serve you?
I think I'll just browse for a while.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Wait a minute, what did you say?
I said I was going to browse.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to braise. You have to understand, hundreds of years ago, he took a vow of silence. He was a monk in a monastery outside of Versailles.
You mean...
Yep, he was a French friar. By the way, we sell the brains separately so you can mix and match.
Alright, let's get out of here. It's time to visit this gypsy.
Where are we off to, sir? If you say so, sir. She's a bit of a skank, sir, but I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating maggots, if you know what I mean. Right, off with us then.